Hey everyone, it's your girl Kai. It's been a while since I last done a video, and a lot has transpired since my last video. I think it's been over a year. A lot has gone on, so if you're interested in finding out what's been up with your girl, stay tuned. Hey everyone. Okay, so like I've mentioned before, a lot has gone on since I've done my last video, and I really don't know where to begin. I don't, but I think I will talk about the most important thing that's happened in my life. So, as most know, I am a licensed cosmetologist and a makeup artist. I've been doing this for some years now, but at the same time, I've been juggling corporate America. And I went to school doing I went to school while I was in corporate America, doing that after getting off from work, my whole spiel. I've done a video about that before. If you're interested in hearing that story, I'll put it somewhere, I guess there, right there. I don't know how to do that, but I'm gonna figure it out. But anyway, yeah, so with all that being said, I did that because I was laid off several times from corporate America since moving from New York to Houston. And the last layoff was almost a year. That was kind of stressful. And I had just started dating my husband, who was my boyfriend then. And that was a lot on us, too much too soon, but we made it through. But at that time I said, you know what, I will never be put in this position again where I have to rely on a corporation or a company to employ me. I can just employ myself. So that's how I started going to I decided to go to beauty school to do what I love to do, and I've been doing it anyway. Well, fast forward, my license has come into play. As of June 7th, I have been let go of my previous position with a company that I've been with for 9 years. Okay, loyal for 9 years. I've had the same boss for 9 years. And while I was there, I dealt with a lot of passive aggressive attitudes, as most would deal with in corporate America. But I'm pretty good at dodging it, dealing with it, handling it, however you want to see fit. But there was this one particular person that didn't like that very much. He was a Caucasian European male that was very vocal about how he felt. So he would say certain things that made me feel a little uncomfortable, and I let him know, like, hey, I don't like it. But I would never be rude or aggressive about it. Just let him know in my own little way that was not the best move. So a lot of political and racial undertones have been said to me, and I guess they were just his way of trying to push my buttons because he knew I would react to it. Unfortunately, I react to stuff like that. I'm working on that. But I would never do it in a way where it could be seen as me being aggressive. It was, just letting you know, hey, look, what you said, what you're doing, I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Well, apparently he didn't like that. And we went a while after he said some things to me. I guess the last straw, maybe I'll go into that in another video, but he had said something that was just way out of line, and my silence was golden this time. And this is when he really, really, really did not like it, because I did not react. I act as though he didn't exist. And mind you, he's a VP. he was an executive actually at that time in another department. It wasn't even in my department, but he worked closely with my boss. Well, my boss had put in his retirement, and he needed someone to take his position. And lo and behold, homeboy that I had the run-ins with became my boss. And it wasn't too much long after that I was let go. I was released from my position, and I knew it was coming. I knew there was some things that was transpiring. There was some talk that I wasn't supposed to know about, but I knew about. And just by action, and just because of our previous history, I mean, why would he want me to be his assistant? It just makes no sense, because I'm not going to succumb to or be a doormat to him. Well, how I was released is the kicker. So it was June 7th of 2021, past few months. I was called into his office. Excuse me, HR was sitting there, and he simply told me, look me dead in my eye, the Olefins department and I have decided we no longer need an admin. So you are released from your position. It has been phased out. He proceeds to pick up his bag, pack his things, walk to the door, have a great weekend, and walked out. So that's how I knew this was a personal thing. It had nothing to do with the Olefins group getting together and deciding that they no longer needed an admin. All the work that I do, all the work that I've done, it was impossible. And I guess with, the pandemic and everything else that's happening right now, that was an easier way out, which was okay with me. I was fine with it, because when he had said that, I turned and looked at the HR manager, and I said, so what's next? What's next? She was shocked. He was livid. His whole face turned red, because he wanted me to cause a scene and react and act a fool and do what, black people do. And I'm not giving him that. I wasn't going to give him that, because honestly, I felt relieved. I was ready to go. Everyone close to me already know, and the people that's not close to me already knew I was over corporate America. And my passion was hair and makeup. So the point that I'm trying to say is, my last layoff, I did what I thought was smart. I had already been doing makeup. I had already been doing hair. Why not legalize it? Why not become certified? Why not become licensed to do what I love to do? So that when a time like this comes around again, I am able to employ myself. So that is what I am doing now. I am moving forward in the cosmetology field, doing what I love to do, doing it full time, without the worries of being politically correct or incorrect, or someone else doing the same and, treating me as though I am not worthy, or I am worth nothing, or having a sense of control over me when they can't, and then I have to deal with backlash. So I feel free. I feel liberated. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. I'm not stressed. This year I had turned 50 years old, and I had the best birthday ever. One, I was released from corporate America. It was something I was too scared to do on my own, because of benefits, because of a consistent paycheck, and the what ifs, and who at my age decide I'm not going to do corporate, I'm just going to do whatever I feel like I want to do. And so it was like, me feeling the way I feel. I felt like God was like, girl, if you don't move it, I'm moving for you. So he moved for me. He made some things happen, and I'm grateful. So being released from corporate America, turning 50, a half a century years old, and you know, the year before that, I got my LLC, and that's when I really decided that I was going to go full fledged with my business, but still hang on to corporate America while I did it. And my birthday was Juneteenth, June 19th. And if anyone knows what Juneteenth is, that is the day that the slaves in Texas realized that they were free. They were the last to know that they were free. So, being liberated on my birthday, or for my birthday, not on my birthday, but for my birthday, and also hearing the announcement that Juneteenth had become a national holiday. I mean, like, okay. So, and I'm not hurting for nothing. I had a nice little 401k package just carrying us through, you know, and I was able to decorate and do some things to the house and build upon my business. I've gone to conferences. I've, you know, done a couple of side gigs that have paid well. I'm meeting new people that are giving me great connections. I have an awesome squad that I work with, and I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. And so, with all that being said, I'll be doing some more videos. I'll be doing way more videos. I'll be a lot more consistent. So, if anybody is interested in what's going on with your girl, please, you know, subscribe if you haven't. I'd like to hear your comments. Comment below. Like the video, share it. Yeah, because there's other women out there like me who are looking for a way out and want to pursue their passions, but feel like, hey, I'm too old or whatever the case may be. And that's the whole purpose of the channel, just to let everybody know that you're not too old. If I was 70 years old, I'd be doing the same damn thing because I love what I do. And I've never been one to let somebody define who I should be. I've always been a rebel in that case. So um yeah, so that's what's been going on with me, and I'm so happy. And yeah, so please support your girl. Just like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I need to build my subscriber count up. And yeah, so thank you so much for staying this long. If you watched the whole video, if you haven't watched the whole video, I advise you to go back and rewatch it and watch the whole video. Okay, I'm rambling. In any event, I love y'all. Love me back. And till next video. Bye.